Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
Now the first one, number 1, is Ben Reilly Spider-Man.
Which, you know, in and of itself isn't all that super exciting. It's another Spider-Man in another outfit. And, you know, we have had a Ben Reilly or a couple different Ben Reillys in Legends over the years. And we've actually had this particular costume, or very similar to this costume, from way back when. I think it was almost about the time that Hasbro took over.
Yeah, I knew there was a Toy Biz one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what wave it was. I can't even wrap my head around it. But, you know, being another Spider-Man figure isn't enough to get me super excited. But what got me into this figure is the fact that you can make spider carnage out of him.
Yeah, I like Ben Reilly Spider-Man. I always liked his big spider on the front that wraps around. And the web shooters on the wrists I like. But it is another Spider-Man. They've got this great Spider-Man buck going on, though, so...
Well, I have a question for you guys, though, because, I mean, that's kind of how I feel, too, is you're like, oh, another Spider-Man, oh, another Iron Man. I mean, they both have a lot of costume changes. At what point is it too much?
Well, I think Hasbro might be feeling that, too, because I don't see any other reason why they would have done a cool spider carnage here, other than they know that people might be getting a little Spidey fatigued.
I don't know. Having talked to Dwight so many times now at San Diego and Toy Fair... He loves this stuff. I think he does some of this stuff for himself, he thinks it would be fun, and so he thinks other people would think it's fun. And he knows that they'll never just be able to market a Spider Carnage figure the same way they'd never be able to market just a Silvermane figure in a suit. And so he finds ways to backdoor these in with the head swaps.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I would buy a Spider Carnage figure, and despite the fact that I love variety... These are the mainstay characters, and I'd be upset without getting certain versions. I'd be sitting there like, well, why didn't I get Baghead Spider-Man? Because I want one.
Oh, yeah.
And so I wouldn't necessarily get tired of them. But yeah, this Ben Reilly Spider-Man, I don't have that older figure, so it's cool for me. I wish his web shooters were more defined. But you add Spider Carnage to the mix, and now you got something really kind of badass.
See, that's kind of cool. That's much better, and I wish we'd have just gotten that, but I guess some people would not be happy with just that, so this is kind of the best of both worlds.
Why not get both in one package?
Yeah.
Pick the one you want, or if you're like me, buy 2 figures.
Yeah.
It does come to a case.
I do love that they both came together. Now, what we're dealing with here, body-wise, is the same Spider-Man body that we've seen before. Remember the Spidey with the pizza accessory and all that?
Yep.
Same body. I think all the same hands with the different web shooting poses and fists and all that stuff.
Yeah, you get a ton of hands with this guy. What is it? 8 different hands counting the Carnage ones. So that's a huge number of accessories. I mean, it's almost like in its own way, Legends are trying to compete with Hot Toys at that level.
Oh, and I mean, we could refer to this wave as the Absorbing Man wave, but honestly, this is the head swap and hand swap wave. As we go through these, we're going to notice there's a lot of heads and a lot of hand accessories.
The only thing I could do to improve this figure is if they'd done a hinged jaw on the Spider Carnage head.
I was thinking he needs some Carnage-y feet. But I guess we don't do feet extra like that. But, I mean, because it all looks like it's in this midst of it, and then he has normal, regular feet.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I'm trying to look at this figure to see if there was an idea of doing a hinged jaw at some point, because it kind of looks like it might be a separate piece, but I think it's just sculpted that way.
I think, yeah, the way it's sculpted makes it look like it should be hinged, but I don't know that it ever was supposed to be. I like this figure a lot, though. I mean, you say another Spider-Man, I say as long as they're this cool and offer this much alternatives, keep them coming.
Definitely, I can definitely agree with that.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.